These two here are my gooses. These are pilgrim geese, and they're fairly well behaved. These are 2 months old, and this here is their special goose paddock. And it's about 15 metres by 15 metres, and they're only about half size now, and I'm getting a bit concerned because it seems like they've eaten all of it. Now, it's alright during the summer, but I think I'm going to have to release them out into the cow field to start stealing their grass as well, because I never quite imagined just how much grass a goose eats. And I feed them grain as well. I mean, these are hungry gooses. But gooses are just great. These gooses are 2 months old now. I hatched them myself from the eggs, as one does. I did try it once before, but the eggs failed, and that was rather unfortunate. They do require rather strange conditions, very dry and then very moist in the incubator. So you can't hatch them alongside your chicken eggs. You've got to hatch them independently, and a normal egg incubator really doesn't like running with really high humidity or really low humidity. It doesn't really understand it, being that they're normally made for chickens. So yeah, it's a bit of a kerfuffle, but totally worth it. They don't lay that many eggs, but they're just so great compared to like a dog. I mean, they're just great gooses. Goose. I'm not even sure I could bring myself to eat them. That's the thing. It'll be 2 years before they're any kind of reasonable size and have enough fat to be worth cooking. I think I'm just going to keep them for eggs, as you get about 32 eggs a year. And sure, that's not that many eggs, but each egg is equivalent to 4 chicken eggs. So 1 egg equals 1 omelette practically. I've had goose eggs before, and they're like duck eggs. They're like chicken eggs, but just better, richer, juicier, more delicious. I imagine probably the same for the whole-sized bird, but I don't think after looking after them for 2 years I could possibly bring myself to kill one of these fellows. But, I mean, they'll be a lot better at incubating the eggs for the next generation of gooses than I possibly could be, so I think that's what these two will become. The grey one, of course, being pilgrim geese, is the female, and the white one is the male, which was very fortunate, I've got to say. Saying only 2 of them hatched out, I was rather lucky there. They're not siblings, they're just from a large farm with a whole bunch of different geese, so there isn't going to be too much inbreeding, I don't think. And there's a guy down the lane who also has gooses, so I could have one of his male gooses come over for a somewhat nuptial visit. But yeah, I'm just going to leave you with a bit of footage of just them doing goose stuff, you know. Goose. Goose.